Good morning. This is another part of my little venture. I'm in a little town called Preili. Preili is in East Latvia. It's very close to the Belarus and Russia border. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Daugavpils is 60 kilometers away from here, which is on the Belarusian border. It's certainly a little different over here. Very much a mixture of old and new. Some lovely houses, very beautiful houses, but there is two different sides to this town. It's a very small town. What you'll find is a lot of babushkas who won't speak to you. They don't make eye-to-eye contact. Morning. Well, she actually acknowledged me. So the reason for this video is, as many know, I had a blood test last year in this particular hospital. Laboratory, doctors, cost me €20 and it detected I had prostate cancer. I've been for a blood test this morning just to check and make sure all okay. So I won't go inside because they're very touchy. So the actual hospital is there. They have a very good laboratory. It cost me €8 this morning for a PSA test, and the results will be back by 1 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah, it's about 3 hours drive from Riga, and yeah, let's just say it's not much here for the tourist. Very little actually. No restaurants, because it's a poor side. It's a poor side of Latvia. Half are still Russian speaking, and half are the Latvians. Obviously the new ones are Latvians, and I feel that there is a tension in the air when I speak to people. It's, as I say, there's some lovely buildings here, but this afternoon I'll do another vlog of the other side. Very old wooden structures which are still here. You don't find many new places popping up for houses. It is what it is. I have no issues here. People don't speak English. A few of the youngsters do, but very reluctant to talk to you. And it's been a couple of days before I've made this video, because nice waterfall, fountain. You just got to respect their culture. You know, they're not used to these gimbals and technology really over here. Probably I'm the only English speaking person, tourist in this area, and you just have to respect the culture, to be honest. So it took me a few days just to think what I do one of these videos. A lot of people will just stop and look at you. They're confused. They're confused who you are. It's not a lot of work here. A few supermarkets. There are some a lot of youngsters who haven't moved away, probably because they can't get a job. There's a lot of mothers who've still got the children. We're now going to walk into a lovely park. Latvia is very, very outdoor living. Latvia was invaded by the Germans and also taken over by the Soviets. They gained their independence back in the late 80s, I think. And this park is a lovely meeting place for everybody. Yesterday we had 33 degrees. It's the 16th of August 2023, and there are still some lovely places to visit if you're into the history. Don't really know what this place is, but it goes back to the 18th century. And this park is lovely, very open. What you find in Latvia is never any wind. Back in the UK, it's always windy. Speaking to some of the locals yesterday, they said when they visit the UK, it's always rain and windy, which isn't too far out. Back here, in East Latvia, I think there's still very hot summers, but very, very cold winters. Typical East Europe, a lot of the countries, Lithuania, Hungary, Romania, are probably exactly the same. This little town is gearing up for a festival which is happening Friday and Saturday, where the place will be packed. As I say, they have a lovely forest area, very open land, and to the right hand side you'll see an old remains of like a castle, and in the distance you'll see like a little volleyball, little play area. There's little boats you can go on the lake. People were swimming there till 9 o'clock yesterday. And the fun fair is in town. Saturday is going to be very, very busy. They have concerts, music all day, fun fair, street parades, just a typical Eastern Europe place. They're going to come across a little bridge, which it's a nice walk all around. Again, today is 29, 30. A couple of babushkas come on the left hand side here. Never say hello. They don't understand. They don't understand what this is. And the thing is, they don't care about you, and unfortunately the world goes round, you don't seem to care about them. It's sad, in the UK everybody says hello to everybody, but not over here. They don't even make eye contact. Setting up some scaffolding. So we're just going to walk you to the castle. The castle been renovated, built in the 1800s. A very, very lovely building. Don't think it's open at the minute. I think it did reopen a couple of months ago to some art and that, so maybe it's open the weekend, but I don't think it is now. So what I'm going to do is walk around to show you the castle. So very typical Eastern Europe housing made of wood, and these are the nicer ones. I'll show you this, the alternative, in a different vlog. And these have been built 100 years ago and probably not maintained, but it is what it is. It's their culture, it's not our culture, and they make do. What I've noticed over here, that these people make do, forage in the forests for berries and mushrooms, and whatever they can take free, they'll take. Put it in the freezer and we'll make do for the winter. Put in their soups, the broths, and say the berries are very good. So yeah, they make do. They make do of very little over here. Again, I was speaking to some sports teacher yesterday, and he was saying that he earns about €850 a month. If you work in the supermarket, you might be earning €400 or €500, which it's a group here, I don't know which nationality. There's the castle, very well renovated. So it is open today, but we won't go in because lovely castle, lovely restoration work. A quick glance. Good morning, guys. So we're just going to walk back to where the volleyball, the lake. So they have a boat there which let people go out, a little pedalo boat. People go out around the lake a couple of times and job done. They also have a little pancake place there, which is like the meeting place for everybody. Ham, cheese, pancake. They're not cheap. No. Something which probably cost you 30 pence to make. They charge €4.20, which over here is a lot of money. So there's only a very select few who will come. And you know, if you take the average worker in the town here who earns $500 a month, you know, they can't afford this luxury. Forest is lovely. I say there's no wind. Today's temperature 27, which again is normal for Latvia. People think Latvia is cold, but it's not. It can be. Tomorrow can be 16 and rain. It's the two sides. You know, stuck right next to Belarus and Russia. You know, it can change very quickly. I've seen it before. So we're now going to just walk towards where they're building the rides for the weekend. Tennis courts, lovely. You can see this. Oh, felt. In the distance, you can see the big wheel rides building. Got a nice play area for kids. You just have to accept the culture. It's their culture. And as I say, they're not bothered about you. I know with the younger ones, they do like to speak English, but you have to approach them first. Got a wobble on. What's that got a wobble on for? Yeah, you have to approach them first, and they do open up. they'll never come up to you and ask. And say the youngsters want to improve their English, they want to talk to you, but they just find it hard to communicate with you. So this is just a quick 15-20 minute walk around. So it's a safe place to swim. Children playing happily. And what I find here is that a lot of kids will come outside and play. They're not stuck indoors on their Xboxes, probably because they haven't got any. They will come outside and they will make do with what's going on here? What nature gives them. So there's a nice lake there. Camera's gone funny. So I'm just going to swing it round. Whoops. Oh, the camera's gone funny. Oh, that's better. That's better. So yeah, they're just making the rides ready for tomorrow. Yeah, the camera's gone funny, so I'm going to leave this one here and I'll fill one this afternoon. Thanks for watching.